Hello everyone and welcome back to another playthrough, and today it's gonna be City Skylines 2. I have played this game before on the channel, but it was when I still was Dutch, fully made Dutch content. But I never just continued this game or even the series I had when I converted into English. And today we're going to do just that, but just a new map. As the old one, I used mods at the time and the game was a little bit unstable, so it's a little bit broken. And it felt like just not to continue, I made a new series out of this. We're going to use this map, the Isles of Abela. Select map. We're not gonna call it that, but Copolitan. We're already gonna unlock all map tiles, as I do really dislike that. Well, we have to upkeep that with also money. I get it, it's a strategy you can use, but I don't really like it. But let's start this game. And oh yeah, I also have mods like Anarchy and Move It, because I cannot really live without them anymore, since even City Skylines 1. Here we go. Here we are. Let's already pause the game quickly. And this is the game. It is a pretty small map, but I think we really can make a really cool playthrough out of this. At first, I just want to explore this map. Damn, this water really looks weird. And after that, we're going to build the first things. Okay, I've tinkered with some settings, and I think I really like this. It's without clouds. It's just really, yeah, it looks really cool. Okay, this like water jittering is really weird, so I will just not zoom out that much. But let's check out where we can start, as I think we can start maybe here. As that's a really cool area, and we can slowly like move into these islands. But maybe that's for like another project on this map. We also have this area and this area. Like we can start roughly everywhere. But I think here it's gonna be a very great place. We have some beautiful bridges. Ooh, wow, look at that. Oh, wow. It really looks beautiful. And then we have this bridge. Wow. The Piper Bridge. Look, these islands are cool to work on eventually. But let's start, I think, up here in the north. And we can also just build in the south for some... Well, maybe up north we can do the industries. And down under we can do like the actual stuff. What is this? Oh, an old train line. Maybe there was an old station here someday, whatever. Let's go with this side of the map. And what is this? Oh, this is just the end of the track. It's not connected. Weirdly, that it's not like mentioned here. But anyways, let's use this side of the map. And we're gonna make some industries up north, and then the south not. But also let's take a look at the wind direction. I don't know where it goes. Okay, the wind is going northwest for the industry like pollution, so that's fine. They really have updated the game. We even have like parking areas like that on the side of the road. Wow, okay, that's new. This is, I think, the 4-lane road. Is it? It's not, it's the highway, but we have not unlocked that yet. We do have roundabouts. Let's place down a grass roundabout, and from there we can make a few branches. Let's just do like a cross one, like that. And we can also go 90 degrees. That is very cool. I do see that anarchy is not enabled, so maybe for the next episode I can make it work. And also I want to fix the mod that I used before, that those like squares are transparent, as they are now really too wide. And usually I had a mod that was just like a square without really filling it in. Would be cool to make like a very poor area alongside the highway, like that. Actually, I want it a little bit more beautiful. Yeah, like that. And we can connect that like this. Is very cool. Like, people can already live near the highway. They are gonna like really hate living here. Let's continue this and make it a sort of square-like pattern. But this road will continue like that. But eventually I want to do like organic road stuff, as I really like that as well. But for now we will just do this. Oh, and here we can use a really cool curve. Like that. That's cool for the living area. Or even the mall, like the stores. And here we can do the living area. Huh. Let's just make a weird angle. And we're gonna use that. I don't know what this is. But it can be cool. And maybe we can even like do a middle one right here. Yeah. And connect it with a very cool curve. Like that. Huh. Interesting. Okay, let's place down. Well, okay, we have a lot. Oh my god. We have like the Netherlands, we have Southwest America, East European, the UK, we have Germany. I thought, or just European. I thought we had Germany as well. Oh, that's DE. Oh, but those are not like low residential. Ah, okay. Oh, we also have like just North America, so we have a lot of styles to go through. We do need to be careful not to just combine everything. But let's firstly fix our energy, and I will just use wind turbines. As I see right here, it's almost barely even wind, but we can use it up here. Let's just place down 2 beautiful wind turbines on the mountain. We're gonna connect them in the underground, and let's connect them to the city. We cannot connect it like that. That sucks. So let's go, well, parallel. I think we are connected, right? Yeah, we are connected with power. So eventually we will have power, and now we will do the water stuff. Oh, we also have water towers. Yeah, that's cool. We can also just use water towers. We have like this one. If we can place it down. I don't know why, but I really like it. Or an older one. I actually like it. Let's plop it down. Let's connect it to our area. And is it connected? I think it is. Yeah. Okay. So I think we have that settled. Now we only need the groundwater pumping. Oh, wow. But a sewage outlet. That's sadly that we have to use that. But let's use that in an area I hope we won't really care about it. Here. Like, that's the thing I love about this. We can just build wherever we like. But let's think about the sewage pipe going roughly underneath the highway. I think it's very expensive. Well, actually, it isn't. And we connect it right here. So I think everyone will have power and water. So let's zone. No, let's not use Netherlands. Maybe like an older area we can. Like, this is a very new continent and it popped up in the world. Whatever. But let's use European style. I think I will really like that. And we're gonna draw it ourselves. 3x4, let's use that. They're already gonna live. The other side we'll use 3x3. And maybe a 2x1. Or 3x1. Or 3x2. Let's also speed up the game. And I also want to make money instead of just like losing a $1,500 per hour. My god. Let's make an area for stores. And for now we're gonna just plop down some stores right here. This is gonna look very cool. And they are coming soon. I hope we can place already down some trees. And we have the age. Oh, nice. Mature elderly. So, like the... I'll look at that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, whoa. This is new. Wow, okay. But we can place down some spruce trees right here in between the buildings to already make it a little bit more interesting. But I like this detail. Look at that. The stores are barely here. Let's make an industry area right at the other side. I really like the intersections they made. We also have to think about they have to eventually have like a port, and we can have a port on this side. So let's use a very large road like that. Let's place down some industry. Are we just gonna plop them down? I think we are. Like that. Ooh, they don't have sewage and water. They're not connected, of course. So let's connect them to the rest of the water system. Like that. I hope that actually works. And it doesn't, as I think. No, we don't need the power. Is that not connected? Why is it not working? Oh my god, we are a tiny village. Progression panel. We do have the UK small petrol station. Wow, we have many buildings. And we have city service budgets, medium density, vegetable farming, coal mining, roads. Wow. Healthcare. Wow. Okay. We have also garbage and management. Oh, the garbage management. Okay. That is actually pretty logical. But why are you guys not working? I'm gonna remove this and just do it by hand. Or we just make a branch for this. And we are hoping that that will connect. Yes, it does. Weirdly enough, this is working. Does that work? Yes. So they have power and water stuff. Would we have that gas station, right? This is also sort of a gas station. But let's place down it right here. And this will increase something, right? Yeah, import costs, attractiveness, and well-being within 1 kilometer. Look at that. We have a small UK petrol station. And people all started moving in, so let's make more houses. And let's try that row housing at the other side of this road. And let's use for like 4 across. That's, I think, gonna look very cool. With some trees again. In the middle of those houses. Let's make a path, as I think we can already use that. Yes. Let's disable snapping. Let's make this path going behind the buildings to make a small park behind their house. Let's connect it with the, well, crossings. And that looks very nice. And let's place down, I don't know, what do we have? Rubble pot? Wait, what? Why? Why do we have this? Oh, but that's really cool. We can just make a chair. Or like, we can place it down. Like a chair. Well, we can use a bench, but let's not do that detail yet. Like, let's place down a rock here or there. With a tree. Like, some more trees. Wow. Look at it. Look at this. The row housing. That looks very nice as well. Let's place down an alleyway. Alleyway. I already say it wrong. Right here at the other side. Let's connect it like that. Let's also connect the whole neighborhood like this. Like this is their own block. It already feels united. Oh, I really like that. If you like expand it to around here. Okay, we do have, that they say, lack of labor. So we just need more housing. Let's do a time lapse and let's just make a new neighborhood down here. Like that. Let's do this. Oh, look at that! We have the second milestone! I was busy just doing everything. Let's look at that later. I'm just building and building, and it's looking... Well, already it's gonna look very cool. It's a little bit barren, of course, but I still really like this area as where it all started. As well as here. I'm just making, like, buildings and making paths around it to just make it a little bit more filled in. But as well, let's look at the other side as the industry is, well, looking pretty barren. But I do really like this stretch of land. Oh, we do see the first waiting for her. So let's do that after I've talked you through what I've done here. Here are just like buildings and houses together. Some are like right next to each other. Others aren't. And that makes it a little bit more interesting. I'm gonna fill everything up with trees. Maybe with a brush tree mod if I can install it for the next episode. But as well, I want here a pretty nice walkable area. But before that, let's take a look at the new stuff we actually got. We also got like special industry. We did already have like new medium roads. But the healthcare is where we have a lot of buildings. And the garbage as well. But I'm not gonna really use the landfill, as I think we can use like outside connections as well. And all the, well, education and research. We have a lot to go through. Oh, we also have the death care. But let's make it like a European island, what I've said before. So let's use a cemetery. We also have the Netherlands cemetery. How does that look? Oh, I've clicked it. Okay, wait, where is it? How does it look? I think pretty cool. But is it really gonna fit? I don't really like that building there. But maybe it is gonna fit. And maybe even that place where I like chose it for is actually useful. So let's use this stretch of land for the cemetery. Oh well, I actually really like it. Wow, we have how many cars? 12. Wow. Is it actually 12? Yeah, wow, okay, that's accurate. Also, let's place down a healthcare. And maybe we do that on the other side, like here. As we have placed there. Like, how are the Netherlands buildings? They do really fit the vibe right here. So let's place it down at the corner right here. It actually fits, sort of. Yeah. And I don't really care if it really doesn't fit. I'm not going to do that of a, like, detailed city. But I think the first hearse, yes, is on its way. And it's using the alleyways. Alleyways, I always say it wrong, wow. But look at that. They are there. But let's make it more detailed here. Yeah, we can use a crosswalk there. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. That didn't really went well. Oh, now it's gone. Oh, that's really annoying. Like in the Netherlands and maybe in like other places in the UK as well, or like in Europe, we have like paths behind our houses to park our bikes easily, and to just like if you have a back door or a yard or a shed, you can place your bike in the back and you go like in your house from the back. So that really works as well. As well, if you have like a beautiful garden here, you look at a beautiful highway. Pretty cool, am I right? We almost have 600 residents, but we are not making money at all. Like, we totally aren't. I don't know what it actually made me money in the first game. So yeah. So maybe we just have to make more industry as we are waiting for that. Let's plop down a very large industry line. Maybe also more workers or like stores. Ooh, I really like this neighborhood already. But let's finish it with what I actually wanted to do. And hopefully we're making money. So yeah, we maybe need more residents and make it a little bit more balanced. So let's place down more row housing. And maybe another style. Maybe UK or European. But maybe this one? Let's check it out how it looks. Oh shit, I always click it away. Like Southwest USA. How does that look? Just place down one. How will you look like? The residents are also pretty happy. Walking distance to elementary school. Well, that's -2 because we don't have one. Maybe also French could work. Let's just wait until these grow. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna make... Or houses are going to upgrade already, wow. In the meantime, I'm just gonna make this a little bit more beautiful. Oh wow, we have a new signature building available. The Mokyin Do Pub with Lounge. And the Church Inn Bistro. The Heat Pub with Lounge. The Fox Inn Pub with parking. We have a lot to, well, work with in the future as well. We also have a cul-de-sac. I placed that down in this time-lapse. I also want the European... Oh my god, that's a little huge. Like these trees. And let's don't use a pod like here. Right here. Let's just make a playground of some sorts. Let's make like a small tree line right here. So we like block the awful view. Like not every house have like that fire pot behind them. That's how we call it actually. That's the actual translation. Let's also make a cul-de-sac here. Let's surround it with trees, because why not? Looks pretty fun. And actually, if we do it like at the outskirts of the whole area, like here, if we have row housing, it would be very cool looking. Just have a border of oak trees, like it's actually meant to be like that. And behind here we can just make nothing. Or we do make something. I really like that. Okay, let's look at the houses. I think the North American ones can fit in. French ones are maybe for near the actual downtown. Like if we are working towards that in the near future. Oh, not the near future, wait. So we had the southwest row housing, right? Or, oh well, this was it. Let's place that across the street. How far? 3 wide? Yeah, because we have the actual highway pretty close there. Look at that. That looks pretty nice. Let's also make a pod behind this one. And here we need some trees. Let's decorate the last parts. We also can make a line. I forgot that. Do I have a mod installed or not? Okay, that's a little bit too... Yeah, let's use 10 meters. Wow! That's actually nice looking if we really complete this. Okay, now we are like done. Sort of. Let's make a parking area right across this street. And yes, I do really like this style that they are across one another. Like, these are already a little bit more beautiful and more near the highway. It is already eh. Maybe it's a weird style. Maybe you would say you are ruining your own city. I don't think so. If we just keep it like one street, it can still work. Let's make parking area. I hope we have that already. Well, sort of. We have roads, right? We have roads. So we can upgrade the roads. We have like an alleyway. My god! Why are there only a few parking spaces? That's really weird. Why? Why? Let's remove these buildings. Like, why? Do I have to manually do that? Or is it just a visual thing that's not working? I'm confused. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, I will look into that in the next episode. Because apparently that doesn't totally work. No, I ruined this. Well. Okay, let's look at a playground area. Can we place down benches? A garden bench. Like they can sit down. And a trash can. And at the other side we will also make an area to sit down. Roughly like across. That's like details I've never worked on. And this fountain. Oh wow. Let's place it there. I actually really like that idea. That's nice. Wow. Look at that. I actually really like that. The last stuff, what we will do before we end off this episode, we're gonna build a school. And I think the UK one is pretty cool for this. It actually fits like the houses here. So let's build this school here. Oh wow, we have a third milestone. The large village. Let's place down the school. Oh, we also have the church, inn and restaurant. Ooh, nice. We're gonna look at those buildings in the next episode as well. But, ooh, it's an old school. And that's maybe very cool that it actually works. As it wasn't a very old school. Maybe I actually want to move it as well. Next to the cemetery. Oh, we can extend the cemetery. Look at that. Wait, it's interesting. Let's do it like that. So this is connected like that. Okay, let's make something over here, like a playground. Or is it a little bit too weird? That's maybe a little bit too weird. Let's make something out of this, because we can do stuff with pots and connect them with the outside. Then let's do it like this. Around the school, like this. That's pretty cool. So that mom and dad can pick up their boy or girl. Nice! But next episode we're gonna take a look at the garbage and maybe there's more schools or even like the police and the firemen. But this is a very great start of a new series. I really like it. I hope you like it as well. This can be a very nice village. And eventually a city. Look at that. That's a pretty nice street. Wait. It's a little less detailed. It even has a street name like in the Netherlands. But I really like this town square. Look at that. Eventually with buildings over there. Yeah, that's gonna be very cool. See you hopefully next time in another episode where we're gonna build even more stuff. See you next time. Bye bye bye.